Hello everybody and welcome back to 3 Random Zombies Topics. So if you don't know what this series is, it's basically where I talk about 3 random zombies topics on my mind that I don't think deserve their own videos. So anyway, let's get into this. So for the first topic, we're going to be talking a little bit about the new cutscene that came out, the ending cutscene for 9. Now, I'm not too sure what this means. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. If you haven't, I'll leave a link to it in the description. But I don't really know what it means so far. But what I can say, it is pretty cool, but the problem is, I don't think it's a good ending. Like, you know, all of the other endings we've had are great, apart from Revelations, but it really feels like the Revelations ending again, and I don't really like it, because it's just like our characters die, and that's it. We get no big story reveal like we normally do with the ending cutscenes. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a bad ending, and I don't know if there's going to be a good ending. I don't know if this is the bad ending, and then they'll have a second ending, which is the good ending, like we thought with Revelations. Obviously, with Revelations, that didn't happen, but who knows, maybe it will happen with 9, but knowing that there's 4 maps on this game, and knowing that they probably all, I don't know if Classified has one, but I think they all have an ending cutscene. I don't know if they're going to have 2 cutscenes for one map. I think they should just stick with 1 cutscene for each map. But I think this might be a bad ending, and they might have a good ending. But we don't know yet. I can't say that there is a bad ending and a good ending, and I can't say there isn't a good and bad ending. I think for now it might be that this is the bad ending, and then we're going to have a good ending sometime soon. But who knows? I don't know. But this cutscene was, in my opinion, not the best cutscene, and the fact that it got sold first isn't the best thing, because I don't know. I think it's just such a boring cutscene. Like, we don't get a huge story reveal like we probably will with Blood of the Dead and Classified, and probably even Voyage of Despair, which I believe right now is also being solved. I think people have got to the boss fight, but I'm not too sure about that yet. I just don't like the ending. I feel like we should have got something better, and maybe it could be a bad ending, we don't know, and there could be a good ending, probably not, but you know, there always could be. But I just didn't like the ending personally. I don't know what it means, like our characters die. I found out that 9 is the second map. I thought Voyage of Despair was the second map, like it takes place after 9, but 9 takes place first. I didn't think that was happening, but I guess it is. Also, 9 is also apparently a hallucination, which I don't know if that's true or not, but I guess it would make sense that our characters die there. And that is the only map where we see our characters go in that like weird thing in the cutscene, the intro cutscene. But I don't know at this point. It's a cool cutscene, but I just don't like it because it doesn't really reveal much about the story, and it's kind of confusing. But anyway, let's move on. So the second topic we're going to talk about is the jump scares. Now, the jump scares were solved a few days ago. You've probably seen them by this point, but if you haven't, you have 2 jump scares. So there's one on Blood of the Dead on the catwalk area where you have to look at a house, and it is the Shadow Man, which is pretty cool. And the second one is on Classified, where you need to go to Area 51, and you need to look at one of the, I don't know what area it is exactly, but you'll see last gen Richtofen. So these cutscenes, I'm still thinking about 9. These jump scares are pretty cool. Obviously they're not really the biggest thing about story or anything. It's just kind of like a cool nod to, you know, the past, especially with last gen Richtofen. It's more of just a meme. But we're going to talk specifically about the Shadow Man, because if you remember, back in Mob of the Dead, there was a jump scare of a man or whatever, and we didn't know who it was back then. We couldn't think of who it was. We thought it might be Rustman because they look similar, but then again, you know, it might not be. But back in the day, they already planned out the Origins storyline, or the premise storyline, on Origins, sorry, not Mob of the Dead, on Origins. Jason Blundell already confirmed that they had the whole story planned out on Origins. So who knows, maybe this was a teaser for the Shadow Man back in the day, but we didn't know, because maybe, you know, he does look different than the Shadow Man, this weird guy on Mob of the Dead. But who knows, this could have been, you know, a plan, or maybe like a teaser, or even, you know, just like a, I don't even know, like a prototype Shadow Man. It could have been an Easter egg to Shadow Man, because he is back on Blood of the Dead. Like, it doesn't make any sense why he would be on Blood of the Dead. Like, there's no storyline from what I found right now, apart from this jump scare. So who knows, maybe it is the Shadow Man, or maybe it was the Shadow Man on Mob of the Dead all those years ago in that jump scare. Who knows? But anyway, that's pretty cool. Last year in Richtofen, I don't know, it's just a meme, isn't it? But it's nice to see him back. But anyway, let's move on to the third and final topic. So for the last topic, I wanted to talk about some of the gameplay features because I haven't really talked about them or my thoughts on them yet. So we're going to talk about the perks and the elixirs. So for perks, I'm not too sure how I like to change because I, back in the day, loved the perk machines, and you can pick which perk you want and you can have up to like 7, 8, 9 perks, I'm pretty sure. But now you can only have 4 perks per game, and the perks that you get, sorry, I don't know what I said there, but the perks that you get are basically aligned to statues or cola machines, depending on which story you're playing. And basically, you can pick which perk you want to a different god or a different, perk machine. I think you guys know if you've played Black Ops 4 already, but basically, I'm not too sure how I feel because the perks just don't stand out as much as I used to. You've got Juggernog, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Double Tap, and now you've got like Bandolier, Bandit, the Turtle Shell one, Dying Wish, which is pretty cool actually. That perk's really good. You've got like PhD Slider, which I haven't unlocked yet. You've got Time Flip or Time Slip or whatever it's called, where like the mystery box opens up quicker or something like that. I don't know, but overall, I do miss the old perks. Rest in peace Juggernog, rest in peace Speed Cola, rest in peace Double Tap. I really think, to be honest, Double Tap and Speed Cola need to be in this game. They need to, because it's just so slow to reload without fast mags, and I can't be bothered to level up every single weapon in this game just to reload faster. Like, that's insane, and the guns just like aren't powerful as enough as they were back in the day. And Juggernog, I don't think we need Juggernog really. We have 200 health on casual or normal, sorry. So I don't think we really need it. That's 4 hits already. Plus on realistic, which is the hardest mode in the game, you only have 1 hit and you're down. So it definitely is needed for that. Like, I don't know how you can do a realistic Easter egg. Like, that would be insane. But anyway, I feel like the perks just aren't as good as they used to be, but I do like the new system of the gods and stuff like that, or the perk machines, whatever they're called in the Ether story. But I really do miss those perk machines. I really miss Juggernog, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Double Tap, they're all classic perks, and they're gone. Apart from Quick Revive, but it doesn't work in the same way anymore. You have Quick Revive inbuilt into the game, which is really cool, so it doesn't even take up a perk slot anymore. But overall, I miss the perk machines. Now, one more thing as well is we're going to talk a little bit about elixirs. So elixirs are basically gobblegums in Black Ops 4. So they have got new gobblegums as well as old gobblegums returning, which I also predicted back in Your Zombies Opinions a while ago. But elixirs, I just don't feel like they're as important as gobblegums. Back in the day, gobblegums you would use like, you would always have a gobblegum on you just in case. But I feel with elixirs, I don't have that. Obviously, I know they're inbuilt and there isn't a gobblegum or elixir machine, but overall, I just feel like I don't use them as much as I do. I feel like the only time I use them is when I'm bored. I don't actually use them in helpful situations. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't really use them as much as I used to use gobblegums. As well as the fact as well that elixirs, have this new machine, it's called the laboratory, where you can get them, and you have this nebula thing or whatever it's called, which does drop a lot, to be fair. Like in the last few days I've got 200, but overall I just don't feel like they're as important as gobblegums, but they're still cool. But there really isn't overpowered gobblegums, which I think is the problem. There is a lack of, perkaholic, near-death experience, which I think is even in the game anyway. But I just feel like there's a lack of overpowered gobblegums. And overall, they're pretty cool, but we do have these things called talismans, which I'm going to be honest, I haven't used at all. Like, I don't even understand what they are. But overall, I feel like the perks are cool. I feel like elixirs are cool, but I don't feel they're as good as gobblegums. And talismans, I don't even know what they are. But overall, that's 3 random zombies topics. We talked about the IX cutscene, or 9 cutscene. We talked about the jump scares and a little bit of the gameplay features. I'm going to be uploading tomorrow. I've got Your Zombies Opinions coming out. On my last video that I uploaded about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago from when this video comes out, I actually asked you guys a question so you can go and answer. I've had 3 people answer, 2 people, I think one of them is the same person, I don't know. But go ahead and answer that for my Your Zombies Opinions tomorrow. 3 random zombies topics is supposed to be coming every Monday. It's coming Tuesday today because I forgot to do it yesterday. Well, I didn't forget to do it, okay? I just had an issue, a technical issue. But anyway, Free Random Zombies Topics is coming every Monday. Tomorrow will be your Zombies Opinions, then Thursday and Friday I'll be uploading. I should be streaming on the weekend. So there we go. I'm going to round up this video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And also, one more thing. Do you like longer videos or shorter videos? Like, I've been posting a lot longer videos recently, but I don't know if that's a cool thing you guys like, or you like shorter videos. So let me know if you've got this far, days. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.